Good guys, welcome back to Ron's Rides, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where today we're talking about the 2020 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and we're talking about the wheel options available on the new 2020 models. Now for the Giulia we did in the last video, we went over those wheel options, what was new, and then what you liked the best and hated the most. Now we're going to talk about the Stelvio. We're going to use that same Alfa Romeo configurator so you guys can see these wheels on cars, so you'll know exactly how they will look once you get them on your brand new Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Now I'll be going over the interior options in sooner videos to come, but I wanted to go over the wheel options for you guys and see what you thought. Now, quadrifolios aren't out on the configurator yet for 2020, so I have to wait on those, but this is the standard models like the Super, like the Executive, like the Fast, the Veloce, all of that. All right, so you get these wheel options over these trim levels for the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Now first up, in Alpha Red, you're gonna see the smallest wheel you have for Alfa Romeo, the 17-inch spoke alloy wheels. All right, so for this entry-level Stelvio, you can only get it in white or red, Alpha White or Alpha Red. The caliper cover has to be in this silver color as well. All right, so you can't get any colors. So this is why I have this wheel spec'd up with this color, or else I would have done a black or a red. All right, so you have the aluminum polished 17-inch alloy wheels. All right, so you have those again if you want to do them, but you can do them in a black finish or more of a dark maroon finish as Alfa would call it. So you can get these same wheels done, but you can only have this Alfa Romeo Stelvio in Alpha Red or Alpha White. So we kept it with red. We kept the silver calipers because that's the only color you can have with the black script. And we have the dark maroon 17-inch alloy wheels as well. Moving up in the world, we're gonna go up to our 18-inch Lusso alloy wheels. So I went with the Visconti green for this spec, and with the Visconti green, black calipers, just a nice classy look. But you have your Lusso wheels for the Stelvio, right? So for your luxury model wheels, this is what they'll look like. They're in aluminum finish there. They're an alloy 18-inch wheel, but that is not the only thing you get for the 18-inch spec for Alfa Romeo. So the next one is the Y-spoke spec. So we kept the Visconti green and the black calipers, and we went with the Y-spoke on the 18-inch wheels for the next selection. All right, so we've seen these wheels before, look phenomenal. Just depends on how you want to spec them out, but I went with the Visconti green with the Y-spoke and black calipers. Now, going up to the next one, we're still talking about Lusso wheels, but this is the 19-inch Lusso wheel. So the Lusso wheel you can have in an 18, Lusso wheel you can have in a 19, and this is what it's gonna look like. So I went with Volcano Black, all right? So that $600 upcharge paint job, I went Volcano Black for the exterior paint, black calipers with a white script, and then we topped it off with the 19-inch Lusso alloy wheels. But they're not my favorite. I'll get to my favorite in just a moment. Next up, what do you guys think we're going with? Well, we have to go with Trofeo White, right? Trofeo White, one of my favorite colors from Alfa because of the fact that I just love pearl white cars. This is a $2,200 paint job, but with this Trofeo White, you get the 5-hole sport wheels here, all right? So very classic wheel you've seen on Alfa Romeos before, especially the Stelvio. You get the 5-hole sport wheels, all right? So the 5-hole sport wheel you've seen on the Stelvio before. I went with the Rosso caliper with this, and this is a darker wheel here, so you'll see the dark trim behind, all the aluminum accents there. I mean, it's a really good looking wheel, and it's done in your 19 inches. Now, getting past that, we're going up, all right? We're going to Stromboli Gray. But Stromboli Gray is going to come with another 19-inch wheel, but it's going to be a double Y spoke. So not the Y spoke, we added another Y. Double Y spoke with the Stromboli Gray, black caliper, white script. Another great looking wheel. The Y spoke looks good, but the double Y spoke to me is one of the best, and it looks very good on this wheel. The 19-inch is a perfect size for the Y spoke. I don't even think I would do it in a 20. I think keeping it in a 19 with how aggressive it looks is not too overbearing, but at the same time, it does still make a statement. So now we're gonna go up to 20-inch wheels. So our 20-inch Alfa wheel and our newest wheel for Alfa is the 20-inch 5-hole sport wheel. All right, so this is different because we never had a 20-inch 5-hole sport wheel. We have a 19-inch sport wheel, but this is a 20-inch 5-hole sport wheel, and this is a little different because the bolt pattern in the center is different, all right, and the trim is a little bit more aggressive for that aluminum markings on the black. So again, how I said with the Giulia has this sport wheel as well, but obviously in a 19-inch because that's the biggest wheel you can get on the Giulia. But with this, you get a 20-inch sport wheel. You get that more aggressive look between the 5-hole sport wheel, all right, and the glossy black look too. So it just kind of gives it a little bit more flavor. I do have the Rosso Competizione Red, which is a $2,200 red paint job. So it just pops that much more in color with those red calipers and the dark wheels. Looks very good, has the monochrome center cap in the middle as well. So the insignia for Alfa Romeo is not colored, it's in the monochrome look. Really good look, I love this spec, but we're not done yet, guys. Now we're gonna talk about the 20-inch just sport wheel, all right? So this is a sport wheel, not a 5-hole sport wheel, but just the 20-inch sport wheel done in aluminum. This is the wheel you got for 2019 that was on the sport models. So this is something that you've seen before. So with that, I went with the Misano blue on this exterior paint color, and I have the Rosso calipers to make it pop just that much more. But I know you guys are gonna talk about me because I didn't put any yellow calipers on the cars yet, especially with Misano blue. Well, here we are on the next slide here. The sport wheels done in the dark meat-on finish with Misano blue and yellow calipers. What do you guys think about that? All right, so same wheels we saw in the last slide, but this is in a dark meat-on finish. You'll see this a lot when you get the Nero di Zione black package. They will black out the wheels, front grille, stuff like the exhaust tip badges, everything like that. But this looks so cool. The pop of color for both the Misano blue and the yellow caliper. I mean, what more can you ask for? But we're not done. We're to our last wheel, our last 20-inch wheel for Alfa Romeo. Right here, the 20-inch Diamante wheels, the wheels that I just saw for the first time about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. This was available for the 2019 Alfa Romeos, but it was only available for the Sport Carbon TI package, which means if you had a Sport Carbon TI, you'd get these automatically, but if you didn't, you couldn't get them any other way. So I saw my first Sport Carbon TI, which I did a review on for you guys in person, showed you that live and in color, and I loved them. Now you can get them on the 2020 models, and wow, does this look great. Now, I know not everybody's a fan of these star-looking wheels. I think they're a little bit bold, you know, not everybody is going to like the Diamante 20-inch wheels, very striking, but I think I like it with the monochrome center cap and the black calipers with white script. Very stealthy in the background. The wheel does most of the talking there, and then obviously you have your Rosso Competizione red paint, which kind of just gives it that classic Alfa Romeo pop. But with that said, what do you guys think about the wheel lineup for the Alfa Romeo Stelvio for 2020? I believe you have 11 wheel options for the Alfa Romeo Stelvio as opposed to the Giulia, which you had 14. So out of the 10 that you've seen before and the one that is new, which is your favorite wheel option for 2020 on the Alfa Romeo Stelvio? I'm gonna have to go with the dark meat-on sport wheel, the one I showed you with the Misano blue yellow caliper and the black wheel with the monochrome center cap. It's just, I mean, this package is just incredible. And my least favorite probably would have to go with the first wheels, the 17-inch aluminum wheels. They're not my style, not my flavor. I would never get that small of a wheel, let alone that color. It just doesn't do it for me. But hey, you got to start somewhere, so I'm not going to knock the wheels. They're just not my favorite. But if you guys did enjoy seeing these wheels today and you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Giving a thumbs up helps get the video up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the 2020 Alfa Romeo Stelvio wheels. If you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation to my PayPal in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel, help support your boy. And you can also check out the Patreon subscription if you guys want to become a monthly subscriber as well. You can also check out the Ron's Rides merch link down below. If you guys want to get a t-shirt, stickers, hoodies, everything is still on sale. It is Cyber Monday, so you guys can still get that Black Friday deal with the code RRBLK. So make sure you guys check the link down below. Get 30% off any Ron's Rides merch. Now with that said, you guys can also check out the social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Keep up with my daily live car shows I go to, all the stuff that I can't post on YouTube that makes it over to my social media. Now with that said, subscribe, click that notification bell so you can get more Ron's Rides videos straight to your inbox. And guys, we will talk to you in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.